My name is Victoria Haugen, and this is my persuasive speech for my public speaking class. I would like to introduce you to my audience. Thank you all for coming. I would like to talk to you today about the harmful effects that littering has, not only in our immediate environment, but also the fatal effects that littering has on our wildlife. In a 40-year littering study conducted by a Stamford, Connecticut-based nonprofit agency named Keep America Beautiful that was released in 2009, found that about 81% of littering was committed intentionally by humans. They also found that the amount of litter in America has decreased by 61% since 1969, which is a good thing, but the costly expense of cleaning up the litter still costs us around $11.5 billion per year. The study also concluded that at least 51.2 billion pieces of litter are carelessly tossed on U.S. roadways every year. This breaks down to an average of 6,729 pieces of litter per mile. Not only is discarded trash unattractive to look at, it can also be hazardous. Discarded food and packaging can attract rodents such as mice and rats, which can in turn spread disease. Flies are also attracted to food waste and can spread disease as well. Sharp objects such as broken glass, wire, or metal cans can also be dangerous. Cuts from these sharp objects can possibly result in tetanus, an acute spasmodic condition, also commonly known as lockjaw. Discarded needles can spread infections including hepatitis B or C or even HIV. Irresponsibly dumped large items such as fridges, freezers, or washing machines have been known to trap and suffocate small children. Even an object as common as dog feces can pose a serious risk to humans. The roundworm Toxocara canis is in approximately 50% of all dog feces and can spread infections to humans through contact. Something to think about when you take your dog for a walk. Littering is not only hazardous to humans, it can also be fatal to our nation's farm animals, pets, and wildlife. Improperly disposed of chemicals such as motor oil, antifreeze, and pesticides can be ingested by our household pets, which can result in illness or even an agonizing death by poisoning. Small wild animals can get trapped in drink cans or entangled in plastic six-pack rings or milk bottle rings that can result in injury or death. Birds are very susceptible to the entanglement as they collect their nesting material. If an inquisitive animal accidentally ingests litter, they can die of starvation or malnutrition if the foreign object blocks the animal's intestinal tract. Discarded street litter or illegally dumped toxins can wash into storm drains where it can ultimately end up in our oceans, endangering marine wildlife. Fish living in toxic water can have a toxic effect on people or animals further up in the food chain after ingestion. Fish also commonly get caught in discarded fishing lines or nets, which can lead to death by entanglement. Here I have on display some of the pictures that I've found about the endangers of wildlife with animals. We've got a seal entangled in fishing line, a fish, some discarded trash, a turtle by a rope here, and this fish got caught in a six-pack ring, that seal. Okay, I've also prepared, with the help of some up-and-coming actors, a short skit displaying the effects that littering has on wildlife. This skit may not be realistically decised, but the message we are going to demonstrate is realistic.
What? No trash can? Oh well.
You're not supposed to throw your trash on the ground like that. It can endanger wildlife that way. Dispose of your trash correctly by throwing it in the trash by throwing it in the trash can. And this plastic ring should be cut too, so that animals don't get hurt by it.
I have one.
Cut the rings.
Cut it.
Just cut the rings. Good job.
I'm sorry, I didn't know that. Next time, I'll do that next time.
Okay. So, as you can see, disposing of your trash improperly has a vital impact to our surroundings. You've probably heard the phrase reuse, reduce, and recycle for years. Here are some interesting facts that I found in the most recent edition of the North Dakota Farmers Union Farmer magazine. A used aluminum can be recycled and put back on the shelf within 60 days. Metal can be recycled unlimited times. The average vehicle has 2,261 pounds of iron and steel, 315 pounds of aluminum, 185 pounds of rubber, 106 pounds of glass, and 64 pounds of copper and brass. The United States annually recycles enough scrap to build more than 600 Golden Gate bridges. And lastly, the scrap recycling industry annually transforms more than 130 million metric tons of obsolete materials into useful raw materials. Other everyday household items can be recycled, including cardboard, glass, plastics, and newspapers. Recycling those items keep them from dirtying our roadways and endangering our wildlife. If you don't currently recycle, I suggest contacting your local city to find out ways that you can start. In conclusion, I would like to say that even though you may not think that littering has a direct effect on your immediate life. Sorry, Adam, we had some technical difficulties. I'm not sure what you got there, but okay. In conclusion, I would like to say that even though you may not think that littering has a direct effect on your immediate life, it can indirectly affect everything around us. If we all do our part, we can avoid unnecessary environmental problems. If you don't know how to get started, you can contact your regional environmental protection agency. Minnesota is covered under Region 5 with the main office in Chicago, Illinois, while the Dakotas are working with EPA Region 8 with a home office in Denver, Colorado. You can also contact them online at www.epa.gov. Thank you for coming today. I hope you enjoyed my speech and learned something in the process. And remember to think twice before you toss. Back to the audience.
Today we bow.
One.
We're supposed to bow, right?
And to the actors.